Huskies after the win, double overtime win today. So we have head coach Lisa Carlsen, senior John A. Poison, and senior Asia Davis. And Coach, start us off with a statement about today's game.
Yeah, I think that's what you expect from late season basketball. You know, there's just so much on the line. Everybody's kind of fighting for similar things. And so, you know, I was proud of our continued resiliency during some tough times. You know, we had a few possessions that we would like to have back, but I thought we did a good job of staying the course. And we had some people make some big plays down the stretch for sure. And it took everybody. So I'm really proud of this group collectively.
Okay, we'll take questions.
My first question is for everyone. How special is it playing at home in front of your friends and family and to win at home?
Well, I think winning at home is always fun. I know that these guys definitely pull from the energy in the building with their friends and family here, and especially on senior day. You know, senior day is an emotional time for a lot of people, and you have to be able to separate the emotion from the execution, and I thought for the most part we did a good job of that. But obviously being able to celebrate these guys after a win is a huge blessing.
Yeah, I mean, it's always fun to play at home, just like Coach said. To do it in front of our families, I mean, that just made it much more special, and we did it. You know, we like to make it a little bit harder on ourselves, so I'm sure we put on a show, and that was great. But yeah, I mean, I just really felt the love today, and it was nice to get the one on top, too.
Yeah, exactly what John A. said. It's always fun to play in the convo, and then obviously, regardless if you're a senior or not, this day is really special for a lot of us. So.
My second question is for Asia. Did you ever dream first coming to NIU that you'll break a school record, and how are you feeling after breaking the record?
Honestly, sorry. Okay.
Take your time.
I told myself I wasn't going to cry today, but...
You're right.
Right. First one down. First one down.
Honestly, I'm just really grateful that even when I left DeKalb, Coach, followed me to Montverde. And then my mom got sick. My junior year, and I knew NIU is known for being a family, and I needed that. I never dreamed of... Coach's offense was never really to get the ball into the paint. It was really run and gun, and I knew I didn't fit that, but Coach just built confidence in me from the jump. And my first couple games, I think my first game I had 2 points and 6 rebounds. And I told myself from then, if I couldn't get the ball in, I can get extra possessions for my team. So that's what I've continued to live out. That's what I'll continue to do because those extra possessions make a difference. So, no, I never thought I would ever break a record, but here we are.
Coach, can you talk about having to make that adjustment, bringing in someone like AD? Not only can, obviously, her points and rebounds stand for themselves, but today she had 6 assists on a day where you didn't have Shelby Toker.
You know, we knew when we recruited Asia we were getting a special player in a lot of different ways. You know, the opportunity for her to come home, play where her parents went to school, be that hometown hero. And just like she mentioned, she worked so hard to become what she is today and the legacy that she will leave. I say this all the time. The thing that I'm most proud of her for is her maturation in leadership. You know, we know what she can do on the basketball court, and we've seen it, and that's a tribute to her exceptional work ethic. But she has really embraced the team first leadership captain piece of it. And if you would have asked me as a freshman if I would see that from her, I would have told you I don't know. But that's what I continue to be so impressed with her about. And she's a phenomenal human being, and she's going to do great things when she leaves here.
And my last question for everyone, how much did you all enjoy senior day, and what does it mean to you?
You gonna go first, or you gonna
Go
break
ahead.
down?
Go ahead.
Man, senior day to me, well, I never thought I'd get here. You know, it's been a long time. I've been here since 2016, and it's 2023. So I had a lot of love before the game. You know, people just complimenting me on, people say I'm so old and I'm grandma on the team. But it really is a compliment to, stick it out for 7 years and play college basketball and to go through the injuries. And it means everything to me to be able to just make it, regardless of how my season is going or, how I played today, like, I'm always going to remember today because this is what I fought for.
Yeah, I'm definitely always gonna remember today going into double overtime, but just senior day in general is just really special, and obviously a lot of texts and phone calls, but to see your people come out and support you on this day and then feel the love from your teammates, like, it just means a lot.
I talked about these 4 seniors. They all came on very different paths to NIU. These 2 sitting next to me have been here. They've lived through the ups and the downs and the growth and everything that goes with it. But we added a couple pieces in Emily and Emma that haven't been here as long, but they've been still such an integral part of what we have tried to do. And I'm proud of them all the same, but their journeys have been so different. But because of that, I think they're going to leave here and just be great members of their communities.
I guess, Coach, lastly, with today being the big, huge ballot, and nice win you guys had, that's now 5 out of 7 after starting 2 and 6. Was today kind of like almost a good encapsulation of how the season's been all year? You kind of feel good. Central comes back, they force overtime, you guys battle your way through everything.
I've said it all along that this league just breeds that type of competition. Everybody, again, is fighting for the same things, and there's a lot of really good coaches in this league. There's a lot of really good players in this league. And records are really not indicative of the level of competition that you get on a night-to-night basis. I said very early on, even when we weren't winning ball games, that this group was never going to give up. They were going to continue to fight, continue to work, and continue to try and put themselves in a position to go to Cleveland and make some noise. And I've stood by that. Even when it hasn't looked so great, this group has never once thought that they didn't deserve to continue to fight and win and have opportunity. And we have 2 more regular season games to continue to prove that. Good Lord willing, we end up in Cleveland and we have an opportunity there as well. This group is built for that. And I'm just lucky to be able to coach them.
And then I just had a question also about 2 people, not here, but Jaden, who stepped up and had to handle a lot of the ball handling load today, and then Emily Meinert, who I felt like really made her presence felt today.
I think those 2 players that you mentioned were the reason we were able to win today. I mean, Jaden played 50 minutes, and she got better in minute 40 through 50. That's a lot to ask. But I think last year put her in position to be able to do what she did today. A lot was put on her plate after Shelby got hurt last year, and she understands what that's like because she's lived it already. I couldn't be more proud of what she was able to do for us today. And like you mentioned, Emily, I think that's probably her best game in a Husky uniform. She was able to really stay composed and within herself, not try and do too much, but be a great version of herself. So those 2, for sure, were difference makers for us.
Anything else? All set? All right, thank you.
Thanks,
ladies.
everybody.
Thank you so much.